Let us start simplification class 8, question number 91. Question number 91 onwards are totally based upon square root and cube root. You will have to think about a square value and cube value as well as a square root value and cube root value. When a number is multiplied by itself, once again, the result is a perfect square number. That means if x is multiplied with x, x square is your square number. Similarly, if a number is multiplied by the same again and by the same again, that means if x is multiplied by x and again by x, result is x cube, and this is called cube number. That means this is your square number, this is your cube number. See here, 5 into 5 equals to 25. This is a square number. Similarly, 5 into 5 into 5 equals to 125. This is a cube number. This is one square number. This is one cube number. Go to the reverse situation. That means if 25 is put under root, this is a symbol for under root. 25 is put under root, the result is only 5. That means 5 is called as a square root of 25. 5 is called as a square root of 25. Similarly, this can be written as 25 under root 2 must be here. May be, may not be. That means this and this equally can be calculated. Just this is also 5. Now 125 cube root, that means you have to point out the value of cube root of 125. This is also 5. As 5 cube equals to 125, that means cube root of 125 is 5. See here, 5 square is 25, that means a square root of 25 is 5. Both are reciprocal to each other. Both are reciprocal to each other. एक दूसरे के विपरीत. ठीक है, नोट डाउन. If a bigger number be given before you and the question examiner asks you there, find the square root of that number, you can have two methods. That means in order to get the square value of any given number, there are two ways. One way is of factorization and other way is of division. That means the square root of any number can be pointed out through division method or through factor method. But if the number is bigger, certainly you should go through division method, and if the number is smaller, you should go through factor method. But in order to get the cube value, means cube root of any number, you will have to go through factor method only. No other way for cubing cube root. That means in order to have a square root of a number, you have two ways. One is factorization method, other is division method. But as far as cube root of any number is concerned, you will have to go through only one method, that is called factor method. Okay. Now come to question number 91. See, which is the two-digit greatest perfect square number? These are two-digit numbers. That means two-digit number starts from 10 and ends at 99. Question is, which of the two-digit greatest perfect square number? That means the biggest number of two digits is 99. You will have to check whether 99 is a perfect square number or not. If 99 is a perfect square number, this is the biggest of two-digit number, certainly this will be your answer. That means you should have a square root of 99. This is division method. See here, 9 9 ja 81, 18 remaining here. 9 9 ja 81, 18 remaining here. Again 9 will be added here. That means see here, this remainder says to you that 99 is not a perfect square number. Had 99 been a perfect square number, here remainder must have been 0 only. Must have been 0 only. That means 99 minus 18, this remainder be subtracted from the given number. This is 81 and this is your final square number. That means you will have to say here 81 is the biggest 2-digit square number. 81 is the biggest 2-digit square number. This is your final answer. That means in order to check any number whether the given number is a perfect square number or not, you have to have the square root through division method of the given number and see whether the remainder is 0 or not. If the remainder is 0, certainly the number given is a perfect square number. But if the remainder is something else from 0, that means even 1, 2, 3, 4, anything, the number given is not a perfect square number. In order to get perfect square number nearby that number, certainly remainder got is subtracted from 99, the given number. That means 99 minus 18 is 81. This is a 2-digit biggest square number. Be noted. Now, come to question number 92. 92. See. Which of the 2-digit smallest perfect square number? Which is the 2-digit smallest perfect square number? See, 2-digit smallest number is this one. 2-digit smallest number is this one. You have to judge whether this is a perfect square number or not. So this is not a perfect square number. Certainly see here. You have to have a square root of 10. That means you have to make a pair from right one. That means 3 is 9. You got remainder here only 1. That means you may subtract 1 from 10. If you subtract 1 from 10, you get here 9. 9 is certainly definitely a perfect square number, but the question has demanded you a 2-digit smallest perfect square number. That means this is of course a perfect square number, but of only single digit. That means this can't be your answer as far as question examiner has asked you. Okay, that means see here, this is the quotient 3. That means 3 square is 9 and your given number is 10. That means your given number is bigger than the square of the quotient. That means 3 square 9, your number is 10. That means your number is bigger than this square number. That means the next square number will be certainly 4 square. That means 3 square 9, your given number is 10. That means you have to have here 4 square, and this is a 2-digit smallest perfect square number. This must be your right answer. 16 is the answer. Note down. That means here you got 2 ways. Sometimes you will have to subtract the remainder got by you, and sometimes you have to have the square value of the quotient increased by 1. The quotient increased by 1. That means if you got 3 here quotient, you have to make 3 plus 1, that is 4, and you have to get 4 square, that is 16. There are 2 ways to have a square root or a square root just surrounding by a given number. That means if the number is 10, you may have 2 square numbers just before 10 and after 10. Before 10 is 9, a square number. After 10, 16 is a square number. If you have to subtract something, certainly remainder will be subtracted. Listen to me carefully. This is a note. If anything is to be subtracted, certainly the remainder will be subtracted in order to make the given number a perfect square number. But if you have to add something there, certainly quotient plus 1 square will be the next number. Now, question number 93. Which is the 3-digit greatest perfect square number? See here, 3-digit numbers are 100 to 999. question has asked you which is the 3-digit greatest perfect square number. That means you have to go surrounding to this one. That means this is 999. You have to make pair from rightward. That means 99 will be a pair. This will be single. 3 3s are 9. Cancelled. This 99 will be dropped at the same time. This 3 will be added here. Now one chance again. 61. This is 38. Thus you got remainder here. That means if this is the biggest number taken by you of 3 digits, certainly this remainder must be subtracted from this, and you are subtracting 38 from 999. That means this will be 961, and this is certainly the biggest square number of 3 digits. Of course, the answer must be 961. Be noted. The same question is this one as well. There was only 2 digits number. Here is 3 digits number. Now, come to question number 94. Come to question number 94. 94 is, which is the 3-digit smallest perfect square number? See here, 3-digit numbers are from 100 to 999. You have to have a smallest of 3-digit number. That means, see here, 100. This is 10 into 10. This is so simple question now. 10 into 10 is 100. This is perfectly a square number. No need to calculate here anything more. Okay. That means 100 is 10 into 10. That is 100. Certainly, I have already told you in the beginning of this class, if x is multiplied by x, x square will be a perfect square number. If 10 is multiplied by 10 square, that is 100, will be a perfect square number. That means this is the perfect square number, as 100 is the least number of 3 digits, and this is a perfect square number as well. That means this is the answer. Note down. Now come to question number 95. 95. See, which is the 4-digit greatest perfect square number? This must be ticked out. This is to be asked by the examiner. Okay. Question says, what is the 4-digit biggest square number? That means you have to pick up 4-digit biggest number only. That is 9999. Then make pairs from rightward. This is 9 9 ja 81. 9 9 ja 81, 18 remaining here. 99 will be dropped. This 9 will be added here. This is 18. Now again 9 chance will be applied here. This will be 701. This is 191. Thus you got remainder 198 remainder. That means this must be taken out from this in order to get the biggest square number of 4 digits. That means 999, 198 must be subtracted. This will be 9801. This is the answer of this question. The same question has been asked twice or thrice in the examinations. Certainly, I will be dictating you a note here in order to remember this. Okay. Firstly, note down. The answer of this question must be remembered by you. Just write down a note here. This is called mathematical GS. That means some questions are asked in the same manners all the time. That's why I have told you such some questions are asked just as mathematical GS. This is your one of them. Okay. That means be noted the note. 9801. Note down. 9801 is the biggest 4-digit square number. Is the biggest 4-digit square number. Biggest 4-digit square number. Now, come to question number 96. See, 96. Which is the 4-digit smallest perfect square number? See here. This is the smallest 4-digit number. This is the biggest 4-digit number. Since the question has asked you a smallest 4-digit perfect square number, you have to pick up this number and see here. After pairing, this happens, just like this. 3 3 ja 9, 1 remaining. 3 will be added here, 6, 1 time more, remainder is 39. See here, you can subtract 39 from 1000. If you subtract this 39 from 1000, you get 961. You get 961. This is certainly a perfect square number, but this is a number of 3 digits only, 1 2 3. This can't be your answer, as question examiner has asked you here, question setter has asked you here, find out the 4-digit biggest smallest square number. That means you have only 2 ways. You have to accept one of them. You have to subtract the remainder got by you, or you have to have quotient plus 1 square. That means now 31 plus 1 square, that is 32 square. This is 1024, and this is the square number of 4 digits in biggest number. Okay, that means you can say in language 1020 is a 4-digit smallest. In place of biggest, you have to say here smallest. Okay, 1024 is a 4-digit smallest square number. This is your answer. I will be dictating you this as well as mathematical GS. Be noted. 1024 is a 4-digit smallest perfect square number. Perfect square number. No. 97. Which is the 5-digit smallest perfect square number? 5-digit smallest perfect square number. Smallest. This is the biggest. See here. And this can be written as 100 into 100 equals to 10,000, and this is a perfect square number. That means no need to calculate here anymore. This is your final answer. Since 100 into 100 equals to 140, certainly this will be a square number, and this is the smallest number of 5 digits. That means question has asked you 97, which is the 5-digit smallest perfect square number. This is the correct answer. Now come to question number 98. 98. See, which is the 5-digit greatest perfect square number? That means 5-digit greatest perfect square number. See here, this is the smallest 5-digit number. This is the greatest 5-digit number. That means we have to pick up this number. If you get this number and you have to make pairs here from rightward, then you have to calculate the square value, square root. 3 3s are 9. Cancelled. 9 must be dropped here. 3 will be added here. One chance more. 61. This 61, 62. This is 3. This is 8, 38. Yeah. Again 9 this 9 will be dropped here. 6 chance will be applied here. Certainly 6 chance means 6 6 ja 36. 6 2 ja 12. 3 15. Or 6 6 ja 37. Now this is 3. This is 4, this is 1. Thus you got remainder 143. Since you have taken the biggest number of 5 digits, that means you will have to subtract the got remainder. That means in order to get the final answer, this number, the 143 must be subtracted from this number, and thus you got 99856. This is your final answer. The question is in the same manner. The question is in the same manner as you had to have a 4-digit biggest perfect square number. Similarly, here you have to have a 5-digit biggest perfect square number, and you told the examiner this is the 5-digit biggest perfect square number, that is 99856. Must be noted in a language, just as a note and just as a mathematical GS. I am going to dictate you. Firstly, write down. See, note on 99856, 99856, 99856 is a 5-digit biggest, is a 5-digit biggest square number. 5-digit biggest square number. Now, question number 99. Which is the 4-digit smallest perfect cube number? See here, now come to cube number. Which is the 4-digit smallest perfect cube number? That means if you multiply x with x again with x, certainly this is your cube number. The pattern of cube number is this. That means the same number must be multiplied thrice. The same number must be multiplied thrice. Okay. Question has asked you which is the 4-digit smallest perfect cube number. See here. That means if you write here 8 into 8 into 8, that is 512. If you write here 9 into 9 into 9, this is 729. You are getting only 3-digit numbers, but you have to get only 4-digit numbers. That means 10 into 10 into 10 equals to 1,000,000. And this is a perfect cube number. That means you were in the process 1 into 1 into 1. This is a cube number, certainly. And similarly, you went up to 10 into 10 into 10. Then only then you got a 4-digit perfect square number. That means you may say here 1000 means 1,000,000 is a perfect square number of 4 digits, a smallest number. This is your final answer. Note down. There is no another way to solve this question. You have to have such manners all the time. Now come to question number 100. Question number 100. See, this 100 number is which is the 4-digit greatest perfect cube number. 4-digit greatest perfect cube number. That means your number must be nearest to this. Listen to me. Your number must be nearest to this and must be a cube number. If this is a cube number, this must be the right answer. But this is not a cube number. Okay, that means you have to go nearest to that number, since this is the biggest number of 4 digits. That means here if you write 20 into 20 into 20, this is only 8,000 closer to this one, but not nearest to this one. Again 21 into 21 into 21, this is 9261. You are very closer to this one. If you go through, see here, 22 into 22, this number will be of 5 digits, 1 2 3 4 5, and so this will be your answer. 9261 is the biggest cube number of 4 digits, since after multiplication 22 by 22, certainly the result is of 5 digits. Let me show you as well. 20 into 20, 484. A square of 22, that is 484. Again, this must be multiplied by 2. That is like this, like this. See here, you got 8, 4, 6, 10. That means 10648. 10648. This is certainly a perfect square number, but having 5 digits. That means this can't be your answer, as the question setter has asked you. Only you have to say the biggest square number of 4 digits. That means this is your answer. Note down. This is the complete explanation of question number 100. In order to make any square number, in order to search any cube number, you have to go through this way. That means you have to guess only going to the nearest of that number. That means we must know 9999 is a biggest number of 4 digits. Question has asked you, you have to point out the biggest number of 4 digits, but that must be a perfect cube number, so that you have to reach a cube number nearest to that. That means this is a cube number, this is also a cube number, this is also a cube number, but this has only 5 digits. That means this is the biggest perfect cube number of 4 digits. Now 101. Next question is 101. See, 101. Which of the following is a perfect square number? See here. Which of the following is a perfect square number? Option 1, option 2, option 3, and option 4. See, question has asked you which one of the following is a perfect square number. I will be dictating you later. See here. If any number has at unit place either 2, 3, 7 or 8. 2, 3, 7 or 8. Number can't be a square number. That means to be a square number, certainly the unit place of the numbers must not be 2, 3, 7 and 8. That means since here is 7, this can't be your square number. Since here is 3, this can't be your square number. Since here is 8, your number can't be a perfect square number. That means this is certainly a perfect square number. Firstly, note down, then you have to copy this. Note down. Write down. In order to be noted. In order to be a, note down. In order to be a perfect square number. In order to be a perfect square number, the unit place must not be 2, 3, 7, 8. In order to be a perfect square number, the unit place must not be 2, 3, 7 or 8. This is your rule. That means you have to point out one of them as a square number. Certainly at unit place must not be 2, 3, 7 or 8. That means here is 7, can't be. Here is 3, can't be. Here is 8, can't be a perfect square number. But here is 1. This may be. Okay. Now come to question number 102. Question number 102 is see, which of the following is not a perfect square number? Which of the following is not a perfect square number? Is not a perfect square number. Which of the following is not a perfect square number? The same knowledge, the same concept will be applied here. Which one of them is not a perfect square number? If at the unit place you see either 2, 3, 7 or 8, number can't be a perfect square number. You see here 2 at the unit place. That means this can't be a perfect square number, but this may be a perfect square number. This may be a perfect square number. This may be a perfect square number. Then your answer is option D. Note down. Your option is D. If at the unit place you see either 2 or 3 or 7 or 8, number never be a square. Okay. That means in order to be a number, a square number, certainly at unit place may be 1, 4, 5, 9, 0 like that. Question 103. Question 103. See here. While finding the square of any 3-digit odd number, that means see here, this is a 3-digit number and you have to have a square value of this. That means question has told you 3-digit, see here, 3-digit number, odd number, 3-digit odd number. A square of this, see here. While finding the square of any 3-digit odd number, some digit erased, which has been shown by cross. What may be the result? This question had been asked in PO. Okay. See here. This is totally based upon options. Let me write options first. See here, this is the first option, second, third, fourth, fifth. All these are options. See here. You have to grasp the sense of the question, internal matters of the question. That means question is like this. See here. Listen to my language. Listen to me. A 3-digit odd number was given to you. A 3-digit odd number was given to you. That means 3-digit odd number is this one up to this one. That means a 3-digit number 100, 100, 300, 5 up to 999 given to you, and you had to have a square of that. You got the square as well, but after some time some digits were erased, and these are the remaining situation. Now you have to pick up, now you have to choose which one may be the answer of this question. Firstly, you should think like this. See here, a 3-digit number be squared. A 3-digit number be squared. That means whenever you do a square of 3-digit any number, certainly in results digits will be either 3 to the 6 or 5. 6 or 5. This is one rule to be applied here. That means since a 3-digit number, leave odd number, a 3-digit number has been squared, certainly the result must have only either 5 digits or 6 digits. See here. This option can't be your answer as this number has 7 digits. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. This number can't be your answer as this has got 7 digits, but your answer may have only either 5 digits or 6 digits. Secondly, since you have got the square value of an odd number, you must know odd square happens all the time, odd only. Even square happens all the time, even only. That means since your number was odd, हिंदी में विषम बोलते हैं ना, odd, certainly the odd square is always odd. That means your number must be odd, and you recognize any number whether this is odd or even through unit place. If at the unit place there are 0, 2, 4, there are 0, 2, 4, 6, 8 even digits, certainly the number will be even. But if at the unit place of any number the digits are 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 odd digits, certainly the numbers will be odd. That means since we have done the square of an odd number, result must be an odd number, and odd number is this one. This has been rejected. See here, this can't be your answer as this is an even digit. This must be rejected. This is an even digit. This must be rejected. Then you have been left with only 2 options. Left with only 2 options. Your answer is either this or this. But see here, the third rule must be applied here. Whenever you get a square value of any number, at unit place, there can't be 2, 3, 7 or 8. See here, this is 3. That means after squaring, unit place never be 2, 3, 7 or 8. That means this is not the perfect answer, and certainly this is your final answer. Note down, this is your final answer. That means let me write here, at unit place of any square number, square number, there can't be 2, 3, 7, 8. Note down. This question had been asked in SBI PO. You have to apply 3 points here in order to reject the unwanted numbers given before you, and there will be only one answer remaining. That will be your final answer. According to the situation, a 3-digit odd number. You write, according to the situation, a 3-digit odd number was squared, and these are the results shown before you. You have to point out, you have to search which one may be the right answer. Certainly for that you applied 3 rules here. First rule, after a squaring of an odd number, result must be an odd number. Secondly, the square value of any number, any 3-digit number, will be giving you 3 into 2, 6 digits, or 6 minus 1, 5 digits. That means since a 3-digit number has been squared here, in answer, certainly there will be only either 5 digits or 6 digits. That's why this has been rejected. This has been rejected. Now, at unit place of any square number, 2, 3, 7 or 8 never be possible. Never can be possible. See, 104. Question 104 is, unit digit of any perfect cube number can be, see here, unit digit of cube number. You must note first. I am dictating you, note. Write down. At unit place of a cube number, at unit place of a cube number, any digit is possible. Any digit is possible. That means at unit place of a cube number 0 to 9 is possible. 0 to 9 is possible. See here, if you have any cube number, at unit place may be either 0 or 1 or 2 and so on, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But if you take an example of a square number at unit place, all the digits will be available excepting 2, 3, 7 or 8. Note down. See here, why so? You have got only 10 digits in number system. Those are 0 to 9. 0, 1, 2, 3, 9. That means 10 digits. 0 cube 0, 1 cube 1, 2 cube 8, 3 cube 27, unit is 7, 4 cube 64, unit is 4, 5 cube 125, unit is 5, 6 cube 216, unit is 6, 7 cube 343, unit is 3, 8 cube 512, unit is 2, 9 cube 729, unit is 9. That means see here, you got all the cube values of 0 to 9. That means 0 cube up to 9 cube regularly, successively. Okay. That means you got at unit place, see here, 0, 1, 0, 1, 2, search 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 6, 7, 7, search 8, 9, all. That's why I have dictated you. If your number is a cube number, certainly at unit place any digit may be possible. That means 0 to 9, any digit is possible there. But as far as a square number is concerned, there are 4 digits. Those are not possible. Never ever possible. The digits are 2, 3, 7 and 8. Question 105. What a smallest number be subtracted? This is most important question. What smallest number be subtracted from the 4-digit greatest number to make it a perfect square number? That means, see here, you have to take a 4-digit perfect square number. You have to take a 4-digit. This is very much important. So must be ticked out twice, thrice, 4 times. Very much important question this is. See here. What list number must be taken from? See here. What list number must be taken from the biggest 4-digit number so that the result must be a perfect square number? That means we have to have a 4-digit biggest number, that is 9999. Now after pairing from rightwards we have to have the square root of this. That means see, 9 9 ja 81. This is 18. 99 must be dropped. This 9 will be added here. This is 18. Now again 9 chance will be applied here. This will be 170. 9 9 ja 81 like this. This is 198 your remainder. See here. Now since you got 198 as your remainder after division of this number through a square root, it shows this number is the biggest 4-digit number but not a perfect square number. If this is a perfect square number, certainly here will be 0 coming. That means 999 minus 198 will be giving you the perfect square number. This will be a perfect square number. What must be subtracted? The list. That means 198 must be subtracted the list. This is your answer. That's why your answer is 198. No need to write down this. Okay. Only you have to write down this 198. This remainder will be your answer. Whenever the question says, asks you what list number must be subtracted in order to make a perfect square number, your answer will be all the time the remainder. All the time the remainder. That means after getting division of any square number, certainly whatever be the remainder, that will be subtracted. That is your answer. So must note down this. Must note down this. Write down. What list number must be subtracted? What list number must be subtracted? What list number must be subtracted? What list number must be subtracted to make a number perfect square number? To make a number perfect square number, one must point out the square root of the given number. Must point out the square root of the given number. Must point out the square root of the given number through division method. Through division method. And whatever the remainder be got by you, whatever the remainder be got, that will be subtracted. That will be subtracted. That means in very easy language you may remember just like this. Question has asked you what list number must be subtracted from the 4-digit biggest number so that the number be a perfect square number. To answer such type of questions, you have to have the square root of the given number of 4-digit biggest 9999, and you get the remainder. Remainder is 198. And whenever what list must be subtracted, the answer will be only the remainder got by you. That means 198 is the answer. Sometimes question setter will ask you what list number must be added to make the number given a perfect square number. In that case, the answer will be something like other thing. Okay, that means firstly you have to remember only this: what list number must be subtracted from a given number in order to make it a square. Certainly you have to have the square root of that given number in order to have the remainder, and whatever remainder comes to you, that will be subtracted from the given number. This is the pattern of such type of question solving. Now this is the last question of today's class. Thank you.